You guys know what game this is? This is Sonic Frickin' Heroes. Nobody. Wait. Sonic Heroes. Okay, nobody understands how much I love this game. This game, I never owned this game myself, but goddamn, I love this game. Okay, I just wanted to get that out of the way. This is probably one of the games. No, shut up. How do I backward? Yes. This is one of the games as a child that I used to play in my cousin's house in Virginia. I never owned a GameCube or PS2 myself. And also, yes, I'm gonna try to do every single campaign, but I'm gonna finish at least one, and that's gonna be Sonic. So, I was actually thinking of emulating this game, but that never came around because my friend told me that this game was on PC, and I was literally freaking out because I was like, dude, this game's not on PC. I checked, and he linked me Amazon, and apparently this game was on PC, and I could not be happier. This game is so fun.
Hey guys, spread out.
Wait, did I? Okay, wait, I think I might have, okay, my controls are a bit inverted. I'm using a PS3 controller again, and, like, I don't know why, but I think this game was never meant for, like, a controller support. Or if it was supposed to be a very basic controller, because my controller settings are a bit weird. But I'll make the best out of a bad situation. It's not so terrible. I mean, I can still, like, do stuff and whatnot. But, oh my god, this game is... Okay, so... When I was around 9, I went to... It was my first time in America, by the way. I went to Virginia. And don't ask me what state that's in, because in all honesty, I don't know America that well. So, for all Americans out there, please don't judge me. I'm sorry I don't know your 50 states and whatnot. Apparently, most people in America don't even know 50 states, their own 50 states. So, there's that. But yeah, my cousins all in Virginia actually had a GameCube, and let's put it this way, my mom always advertised myself as a video gamer, like, just a kid who plays games, like, all the time. So when my cousins heard this, they were actually met with me. This is the first time they met with me, by the way, and they asked me if I could beat this game for them, and I'm like, I've never played a GameCube, but as someone who plays video games, like, a lot, I was like, sure, I'll take on your challenge. So, on their GameCube, the entire time I was there, I mean, granted, I visited a couple of areas and whatnot, and I think I went to a wedding. No, that wasn't a place where I went to a wedding. So, I just visited a bunch of areas, and it was cool and whatnot, but, like, the majority of the time when I was actually at their house, I just played this game the entire time, and I beat the easy campaign, if I recall, with Amy Rose, Amy, Cream, and Big the Cat. I think that's the group. I don't recall by heart. Yeah, I'll go this way. I'm so confused. Which way am I going? Oh god. So yeah, I played it there. I beat one campaign at their house. I never beat all of them because I never had enough time, and also it was my first time playing with the GameCube, so I was like, let's play some other stuff. Oh god, okay.
Some of the submerged sea room.
So again, excuse me if I'm not like the best and I'm making like terrible progress in this game, because one, the controls are a bit the controls are a bit weird. They don't work perfectly. Like for example, if I have it like you can't use your analog stick for cameras, like you can't move your camera angle. You can only use your two flickers, which is a bit weird. I mean, I had it set up like that. Initially, it's supposed to be using your D-pad, which was totally weird. I did not like that. So I set it up to my L1 and R1, and my jump is X, my square and circle are supposed to be my Y and B, except I have those inverted, so if I hit Y, it acts like a B, and vice versa. Okay, I got this. And my triangle is actually my attack button, like where I actually hit enemies and whatnot.
Hold the A button to ascend while flying.
Wait, so that's
Press
done.
the A button repeatedly.
Oh god, oh god.
Speed of ascent.
So yeah, I decided to play this game because I was actually trying to fix my phone earlier, because I have a, what's it called, Galaxy S4, and I rooted my phone a while ago, so the reason why I rooted it was mainly because I just wanted more freedom on my phone. I didn't want, like, I didn't like the basic features that the S4 had. So when I rooted, I got like custom ROM and everything, and it just felt so much better. But just recently, I don't know why, my custom ROM kind of glitched up on me, and I have to download this 1.6 gigabyte file, which, as I'm like recording this, by the way, is still downloading. I think it's only like 20% done. If I haven't checked in a while. And yeah, even before I was like, even before I was recording this episode right now, I was actually watching the Family Guy and Simpsons crossover episode that everyone is so hyped about. And it's actually funny because a lot of people said that the episode itself wasn't that amazing. And it was surprising because I'm like, it's a Family Guy and Simpsons crossover, how would it not be so amazing? But I just finished watching the episode myself, and I kind of get what everyone means by that. Mostly because, I mean, they're both basically like, when it comes to like animated cartoons in TV history almost, those two are like what you would think of off the bat. Simpsons is more like family friendly, and where am I going? Yeah, Simpsons is more like family friendly, while what's it called? Family Guy is more like adult intended in a way. Like it's meant for like people who, like if you say dick, like they'll just laugh. So that's what Family Guy is kind of like their fan base is mainly consisted of. So when I watched the episode, it turns out that it was a Family Guy episode featuring the Simpsons. So that kind of made me a bit like iffy. I'm like, this can just be like Simpsons saying dick jokes all the time, so that's gonna be really bad. No, it's actually a bit different. I mean, it had a consistent storyline and all. It was actually a pretty good episode, but it felt more like Simpsons meets Family Guy, not Family Guy meets Simpsons. Like, I understand the whole storyline, and for those of you that haven't watched it yet, I won't spoil anything. But for what it's worth, it feels like the Family Guy portion could have done a lot better. Otherwise, the Simpsons portion was like, it was there, it was noticeable. It felt like a Simpsons episode, but then like Family Guy is just there, making everything so awkward, and like it doesn't feel like a normal show.
Looks like we can use that cannon to go up.
So yeah, I've been doing that the whole time. I watched it for an hour. Watched the Simpsons new season, which I'm a huge fan of Simpsons, by the way. I don't watch it like all the time, but whenever I have a chance, like on Sundays if I'm not busy, or if I want to go to my basement, which I never do. I don't know why. I just stopped going to my basement now because I'm a PC up here. So yeah, if I'm ever bored, if I just want to watch a new Simpsons episode, like when it comes out, then I'll go in my basement and I'll watch a new episode. Otherwise, if I get really bored, I have nothing to watch on YouTube, I might just go watch a couple episodes of Simpsons or Family Guy. Mostly Simpsons, because, I don't know, people say Simpsons hasn't aged well, like, after season 11 or something, apparently it got even worse, and I'm like, that's not true. I mean, okay, granted, I haven't, like, paid attention to Simpsons, like, since back then, but for what it's worth, I mean, I have watched a bunch of old Simpsons episodes that came on TV. Like, I've watched the 80s ones, the 90s, and even the O's. So I kind of know, like, what kind of humor they both involve with, and it feels like the exact same. If anything, I guess, like, people who've, like, watched the older episodes are kind of like, no, we want the old style Simpsons, yada yada yada. And you can kind of say that about anything, like Mario, for example. Mario's a good example about something that people want, like, the old recipe to come back. Because the old Mario's always introduced some new stuff, and I've watched so many people say this, like Game Grumps. I actually watch Game Grumps a lot, so if I reference them in my, like, videos, just, yeah, good for you for understanding that reference. Oh god, forget that.
Yes!
So yeah, Mario aged kinda well, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, for what it's worth, in the beginning, like, when Super Mario came out, Mario World 2 and 3, etc., when they came out, they bring something new to the table all the time. But now Nintendo's kind of like rinse and repeat, just reuse the same, take the same formula, but use half, like, the equipment for using the formula is going to be like half as decent compared to what the equipment was like back then. If that makes any sense for anyone. That probably didn't make any sense for anyone. I'm going to try and emphasize on that a little bit. But like, back in the day, you were limited with like so much of like what a SNES or a NES can do, and when you played like a Mario game on those consoles, like it was just like holy, like oh my god, it's freaking amazing. But if you play like a Mario game right now, you'd expect something like freaking amazing. Like Mario Galaxy is a really good game. I had number 1. I never owned number 2 myself, but I really wanted to play that. But people say number 2 is actually way better than the first one, and it's like, okay, that's pretty legit. But is that Mario game any better compared to like any of the Mario games that came out in the past? No. I mean, it's a noticeable title for what it's worth in the present. But people are like, nope, we want the old Mario. We want something new. We want innovation. And Nintendo's kind of like, well, here's Planet. Planets that you barely know of, that aren't even real. Like, okay. Oh god, no, what'd I do? This is gonna be a really long episode, I just realized. Whoops. Oh god, come on, fail. For what it's worth, this game actually plays really well on my PC, and this is like a 2003 game. I'm on Windows 7. I actually thought I was gonna have like some compatibility issues, but nope, it worked fine. Which makes me wonder why it's not on Steam. I actually have to buy the game off Amazon. And like, this game's actually really good. If only they made Sonic 06, which is the game I really want to play on this channel. If I ever get it Elgato, and if I have a friend, like I have 2 friends I specifically want to play Sonic 06 with, just because I know their reaction would be priceless. I've never played the game myself. I've only watched the Game Grumps play it, the entire game of it. Well, most of the entirety. If you watch the channel, then you kind of know what happens at the end. So, no spoilers. What the heck? Whoa! I do not remember this part. Holy crap. Go! Aww, I missed it. Oh well. And we fly in the air. And get that balloon. This game's multiplayer is also very fun. It's essentially what's gonna happen is that you would have 2 teams. Like you choose any of the 4 teams and you choose like one team out of it. And what you do is just basically go into battle mode. You try to knock out one member, and what you do, the other person can't use that member's abilities. So, for example, if someone knocks out my Tails, I have no chance of flying anymore. Like, I'd have to be a ground attacker. But it's super broken, and you can just use Team Chaotic, I believe. I don't remember if it's called Team Chaotic. The one with Crocodile. But yeah, if you just use his team, you can just use the Chameleon, I think? I forgot what he was. The purple dude. Yeah, I think it's Chameleon. No, Charmy's a bee. Something the Chameleon. Oh, fuck.
Well, at least he'll carry it and not us.
Well, that sucks.
Stone pillars on both sides of the path are beginning to crumble.
Yeah, but if you use the Chameleon dude, basically you just turn invisible, then you pull up to the Crocodile, which is very OP, and you just kind of punch everyone in the face while you're invisible. And it's really fun, but it's OP in fact. Okay.
I've got it.
Oh no! Knuckles also has a very OP move in this game that I like using. Only because, like, whatever he says. No. He's not saying, don't be like, Jet Rock! There you go. I don't even know what the hell he's saying in that, but it sounds like he's saying Jet Rock, which makes no sense whatsoever in context. So, yeah, go Knuckles. You weird echidna. Did anyone even know what an echidna was when they started playing Sonic, or even heard of Sonic? They're like, what's an echidna? And it turns out it's actually an animal, randomly. But it's like the most randomest thing. Why not just call it a friggin', what do you call it? Thingy. Those little dudes like porcupine. Just call make him a porcupine attack, essentially. It would have been way bit smarter. Because people would have known what the heck it was. Alright, so where did I die? I was doing this. Flew in the air, got that. Flew in the air, turned to Sonic. Actually, I'm playing this on a different, like, I have 2 files. This is my new one, which I'm going to be using for the channel, and a different one, which I would just play for fun, just to test out the game. So I'm probably going to try beating both, like, file versions of the game, whatever, because I love this game so much, it's so fun.
Okay.
I just really wonder if I can play 4 players on this. Wait, was there ever 4 players implemented?
All right.
I don't think there was ever 4 players implemented on this. That would suck. I wish there was 4 players on this.
This turtle is swimming with a block on his back.
Alright, so I gotta change this. Oh god, okay.
Well, at least he'll carry it and not us.
And you got it. What the heck is happening? Okay.
Being protected by the robots. We should take
Hit
care
him?
of them first.
Oh, right. Okay, change to Knuckles. Yeah, just do that. Jump in the air. Kind of smash in the face if you can. Knuckles. There you go. Kind of weird. It doesn't feel like broken or glitchy, but I don't know. The gameplay feels kind of like awkward. Like it's not easy to control the characters, which is weird because it should be easy to control characters. Come on, there you go. He's dead. Now what are you? I hit you. I guess I use that. And where am I teleporting to? Oh, I'm teleporting to this one? Sweet. Oh god, oh god, no! Oh, yeah. That sucks a lot. God, I just want to beat the level. Please? I've already had enough issues with my damn phone. By the way, if you ever plan to root your phone, it's just a warning note here. Prepare to have some issues off the bat, and don't think it's gonna be like really smooth. Anything that you're gonna do to your phone might actually break it any instant. That's why you have to look it up beforehand, which is what I do. Like, I'm not saying like I never looked up anything. Whatever I always do, I usually look it up beforehand. Except for Will's computer. That was the one thing I had a small issue with, but that was on my part. But otherwise, I mean, with the phone, I actually had an iPod, and I'm not a huge I was an Apple fan back then because I had my iPod. But it just got so terrible that, like, it was unusable essentially, because when I jailbroke it, too many mods apparently, and it was like iOS 6, yeah, Apple likes to screw people over really hard if you don't have the newest stuff, which I hate about them. So, when I got my phone, first thing I did was root it, and that took me around 3 days to actually use my phone, because I had to find I tried to root it, turns out I rooted it, and I didn't activate it properly. So I had to reroute it, did not work, do a bunch of other stuff. That caused my phone to screw up. Then I had to re-flash my phone, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm downloading the file, I'm downloading the firmware to my phone. And after I do that, I have to re-flash it, which should take like 30 minutes, I believe. It doesn't take that long, it's just the downloading part. Because everything's posted on like third-party sites and whatnot. And because of that, that's gonna take around like 5 hours approximately. I'm already probably done like an hour of downloading while I'm playing this.
This turtle is swimming with a block on his back.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna use Tails.
Well, at least he'll carry it and not us.
Oh! I never got that. Burp. That would've helped. Well,
Let's leave
burp.
this to Tails.
Alright. Fly and... There you go. Bye! And you did, son. There you go. We got that, and fly, and got another one. Where am I? Oh god, oh god. Gotta do this here. Wait, what? There you go. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm re-downloading the firmware, and after that, I have to fix up my phone. I have to actually restore my phone, which takes another half an hour. Then from there, I have to reroute my phone because I refuse to deal with Samsung software because their software is so bloaty, which is also something I hate about the S4. Oh my god. They told you that it's a 16GB phone, and I was like, okay, it's a 16GB phone, that's pretty legit. And I know there's going to be partitioning and whatnot, so I assumed like I'd have 13GB. I got the phone, like 8.5GB. Barely more than half, which was just a total letdown. And I hated that so much. Oh, wait. Oh! Well, I think I could have just done that. Derp. I'm already like 20 minutes into recording. Shoot. Oh, come on! This is like Sonic Adventure, except not as bad. It's really glitchy. Dude, don't glitch. I actually want to finish this within like 20 minutes. Alright, good. Now you're gonna go here. Yeah, get pooped out there, which then gets you pooped out. Alright, when you get... Oh yeah. When you go in cannon, you can't move or else then you die. That was the one issue I had with that other game and this one. Grr. Alright, now we gotta fly with Tails because we're not gonna deal with anything here. Change the Sonic. Sha. What? Where the hell is everyone going? Oh my god. Everyone's just like flying like, dude, just wait for Sonic to get there, no teleport.
Fireballs to shoot at enemies.
I don't care, Knuckles, I'm not using that ability. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Alright, sweet. Alright, fly, and fly. It's actually really funny, because my friend, I think I might have mentioned this in the Sonic Adventures video, but my friend, who by the way hates Sonic, I tried to get him to a couple Sonic games, but I don't know why, he just kind of hates it. And I've never owned a Sega Dreamcast. I think the only time I actually gone to Sonic was from Pakistan, because in Pakistan I got a bootleg version of Sonic Adventure 2, and, oh wait, hold up, I have to, is this? Yeah, so I got a bootleg version of Sonic Adventure 2, and because of that, I was kind of like, it's Sonic. Like, I knew who Sonic was before, how do I? Yeah, so I knew who Sonic was beforehand, so, like, I wasn't pissed or anything. So when I tried the game out, it was actually kind of hard, because there was one sequence, I think it was like Act 5, I don't remember, but like one of the acts is really, really difficult, and you have to do it in a certain manner, that if you don't, what's it called, if you don't do a certain trick or something, like if you don't pull off a stunt, which gets you some speed bonuses, you die automatically, which is, by the way, total bullcrap, and that's total bullcrap too. How do you catch up to me? This is a mock segment. How do you die in a friggin' mock segment? Holy crap. That's terrible.
What's with that giant rock?
How do I die in a friggin' mock segment? Oh god, I'm dying in a mock segment. Oh god. I'm dying in a mock segment. I am dying in a mock segment. What the fuck? What? Alright, change to like Tails or something. Are you serious? Am I already done? I died too many times? Wow, that's shit. I'll see you guys in the next episode where I retry that stage. This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be fun as heck. I'm already 7% done. So again, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, click thumbs up the channel. I'll see you guys in the next episode. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, night, where the fuck you live. Peace.